I've never made a video like this, or really a video at all. Typically don't speak publicly about majority of the things I deal with in my personal life. Um, so this is really a big deal for me. And if I actually get to posting this, it would be a revolutionary step for me in my comfort zone with mental illness and so forth. And I apologize for the video quality. Apparently the laptop I bought was lacking in areas I was unaware of until this moment. Um, so I just want to start off by saying I suffer from depression and anxiety and have for a long time. Now, I'm one of those people that is in denial about it. I like to pretend it doesn't exist. I feel better that way. I like to believe that it's mind over matter, and that if I ignore it and I push forward and put a smile on, I'll get through every day and everything will be alright. The reality is it's not. Every day I've been trying to overcome this without medication, without therapy, without help, without really talking to anyone about it. I am convinced that I know better, and that mind over matter and so forth will ultimately be the key to ridding myself of it. Now, what I've realized is mind over matter is definitely one of the biggest factors in terms of dealing with it. Medication is also another way to deal with it. Now, the problem with medication is you're not really dealing with it. You're suppressing it, and you're putting chemicals in your body that you really don't know what they are. I mean, most pharmaceutical companies hardly know what they're doing to you because it is so new and the research is so limited. So, I mean, we're like a trial generation to see how we cope and how we deal. And when we're 70, we'll see if it messed us up pretty good or not. But I boycott the medication because I feel like you're never actually dealing with it. If you are on medication the rest of your life, and anyone who's taken medication has probably felt side effects in terms of numbing their personality, making them kind of a different person and not really who they are. When you're not medicated and you're in a happy place, you're a completely different person than you're going to be when you are medicated and you're feeling all right. So I don't want to numb who I am. I don't want to dull my personality. I want to deal with this. I want to maybe not rid myself of it, because I don't think you can rid yourself of it, but I want to find myself in a position where I'm in control and it's not. So what I've determined is that the only way to deal with it is to be happy with yourself. Ultimately, job security is going to be a big one. Financial security is probably the biggest thing that will prevent anxiety and depression. So if you make sure that you go to school and you get a good job, or just have a decent job in general, and don't exceed your means. Don't push the limit. Only have what you can afford. If you only have what you can afford and you fit in your own budget and you have dispensable income left over, you'll be a lot happier than you will be with a nice car and a nice house and no goddamn money. So you need to really keep that in mind. Impressing people is like the last thing we need to do. I mean, if someone's impressed by your car and not you as a person, honestly, fuck that person. I could care less for people like that. Materialistic people are fake and a fucking joke. And I'm not really into that. So don't exceed your means financially. Second off, don't have negative people around you. I mean, people that are always being judgmental of who you are and what you do and what you like, it's not going to get you anywhere. If you have the second question, everything you feel, and everything that describes who you are, you're never going to be happy with who you are. So, attract people that are going to accept you for who you are. So, the people that you surround yourself with and fitting in, your own financial boundaries is ultimately what's going to set you up to not freak out all the time and not stress out all the time. So what I've determined is that I'm in a place where I don't think I'm ever going to beat this. And most people in my life don't even know I'm dealing with this. When I was younger, some family members knew. I had episodes and was medicated briefly, but then I decided I was just going to deal with it on my own, hide it from everybody, and try to be better than it, and determine that I am better than it, but I'm never going to beat it. So I just kind of want to keep repeating that you're never going to beat it. So you can never give up, because if you can never win, you can never give up as well. Um, and I definitely just determined that not talking about it probably the worst thing I've done. Definitely the worst thing I've done because I suffer alone a lot. And then when you maybe open up a little bit towards people about it, they don't really take it serious. They don't know. I mean, they kind of just brush it off and they're like, oh, whatever. It is what it is. And you kind of just walk away like thinking in your head, I wasn't kidding. I wish somebody would care. But, no one knows how to care because you never let anyone care. But then you don't want to be viewed as weak and, emotionally unstable and imbalanced and have people look at you like, you're kind of a weirdo or whatever. But what we need to realize is I'm pretty sure everyone suffers. I can't imagine that there's a person on this planet that doesn't suffer from anxiety and depression. It's got to be just in the human nature. I just can't see it being reality that somebody would not suffer from it at some point in time. They would be lying to your face. So what that means to me is it's not an illness. It's not sick. No one's sick. These doctors tell us we're sick. I don't think we're sick at all. I think we just don't know how to deal with our goddamn emotions. And the more we convince ourselves we're sick, the less we're going to deal with them, and the more we're going to medicate, and the more messed up we're going to be. And I can only imagine if you medicate throughout your entire life, and you have children, and they have children, and they are medicated, and everyone's medicated, eventually we're going to be so far from where we were. So no one is sick. We're not sick. If you have anxiety, you have depression, you're not sick. You're just struggling with the reality that is. This world sucks, man. It's all messed up. I mean, nothing really is good. You got to make your own good. I mean, we wake up every day to do something we don't want to do for the most part. I mean, not everybody has the same, opportunity as other people. I can say that, from experience. I'm sure I could have created opportunity for myself, but everyone's life circumstances leads them in a different direction, and we end up where we end up. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna kind of just cut it off there. Just keep in mind, you're not sick. You might feel sick because the doctor told you you're sick. You're not. You're just having trouble dealing with life. Welcome to the club. We're all on the same page. So rather than hide this, let's not continue to hide it. Let's move forward and let's talk to each other about it. Let's help each other out. Let's pat each other in the back. Let each other know that you're not in this alone, and there's no reason to suffer alone. All right.